Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your monthly money and finances forecast. This is for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placements. Aquarius, I already shuffled and laid out your spread. You got quite a few cards here. At the end of your reading, Aquarius, we're going to take a look at what your guidance is around your money and finances. You have two cards that came out. And as a bonus, for those of you in business and entrepreneurship, you have two cards that came out with regard to that we'll take a look at as well at the end of the reading. So Aquarius, let's get into your reading. Now, Aquarius, the theme around your money and finances is you have the succubus or the devil. With this energy as your theme, you are focused on either coming out of being stuck or restricted or limited with your money and finances, goals, and responsibilities, or you are trying to avoid becoming stuck. Also, with the devil here, you may be focused on your obligations as it has to do with your money. But with the devil here, there's a need to be mindful to take care of your responsibilities and not to ignore things that you need to give attention to, or it can become more of an issue if it's not addressed with this devil energy here. You may be trying to free your money up. Your money could be on hold, either by an institution or tied up in some way, and you may be looking at how to be released or get your money released so that you can receive it, or you could be focusing on what you can do to avoid that happening with the devil energy here. Now also with the devil, this is about you perhaps trying to stand in your personal power, to use your courage, to focus on how you can hold up under the conditions that you may feel confined or constrained or restricted or limited or bound in or obligated to, with the ability to be released or to take control over it. It's also possible with the devil that your money could be being controlled, or you could be having trouble controlling your money. With the devil energy here as well, there's a caution to be mindful not to find yourself under the influence of temptation or greed, or abusing your money, or lacking common sense. And also to focus on how to come out of any adversity that you're facing, or how to avoid it. But this is also about not giving up, even though you may have a lot of pressure or oppression around your money and finances at this time. So let's take a look at what your focus is, Aquarius. You have the King of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. So I feel your focus here with your money and finances, Aquarius, is that you are looking to take responsibility, or you're trying to take responsibility, or you need to take responsibility with your money situation. With regard to a plan or decision, I feel something went wrong, or something was stalled or interrupted, or a decision was made, or something was halted around your money and finances situation that left you emotionally unfulfilled with this Eight of Cups. And you're looking at what plan, what decision you need to make to come out of this issue so that you can move forward on the path that you started on with your money and finances. Or perhaps you may need to look at shifting from the path you were on onto another one. But you are focused on how to take responsibility or needing to take responsibility so that you can move on from what you are unfulfilled or not happy with that is happening with your money and finances. Now, in the recent past, you do have the Magician, Justice, and the Six of Wands. So in the recent past, Aquarius, you were trying to manifest something with regard to your money and finances. Something that you made a decision on, that you were focused on trying to have victory or receive recognition with. I feel though for some of you in you doing this, because the Magician says tourist information. So I feel that although for some of you, you exercise your creativity, your skills, your abilities, and your talents to initiate something around your money and finances that you wanted done in the past, or that you were trying to create and get what you want, that you may not have had all the tools. Because with the tourists here, when you're visiting some place that you have not been to before, you need more information, right? So you may have lacked some information with regard to what you were trying to manifest. And as a result, you were trying to get balance, or perhaps it relied upon a decision. But I feel that for some of you who lack this information, or had a struggle, or found yourself in an issue with what you were trying to manifest and create for your money situation, that you may have been interrupted by an authority, or someone in authority, or an institution where you were interrupted because you may have misstepped or missed something. And so now, in the recent past, for those of you that this applies to, it was probably because you were moving so quickly with you seeing these horses up top. You were probably moving too fast, where you missed some information, or you failed to get all the information in order for you to manifest what you wanted. And so this may have been brought to your recollection by someone in authority, or an institution in authority, where with this rope they kind of put you on pause and said, no, that's not right, we need it done right. And so in the recent past, for some of you, this is where you are dealing with an interruption with what you were trying to manifest with your money aims and goals. Now others of you, I do feel you were able to manifest what you needed, and you were able to get balance, or the decision that worked for you and allowed you to have victory over the challenges. But I do feel those of you who had victory, the victory with what you wanted to manifest still came with some issues that you had to resolve, but you did resolve them. Now in the present, Aquarius, you do have the Fool, and you have the Psycho Squirrel. Things take an unexpected turn. Ooh, look at that. That doesn't look very good. And you have the Knight of Cups. So at present, I feel that you're trying to go in a new direction with the Fool. You're trying to have a new beginning. You're trying to take care of something. But I feel that also what has happened with the Fool at present is that you may have been oblivious to something, or you may have been irresponsible or naive to something with regard to your money and finances, because this Fool does not look optimistic at all. And as a result, you received an unexpected turn of events where you ran into some sort of dispute or trouble that you are blindsided by with regard to your ability to either obtain an opportunity or receive an offer with this Knight of Cups energy. So at present, with your money situation, there's a need to take care, to be more responsible, to use wisdom around an offer or opportunity where you're experiencing some problems or complications. But this is you trying to hold on to optimism or needing to, and as well, figure out how to move on in a new direction. I'm looking at all of this red here as well, Aquarius. And the red here is denoting for me the root chakra. And so I feel that this is concerning your security and stability with your money and finances. You may be experiencing at present some anxiety. It may even be ungrounded at this time with regard to your money and finances situation and some sort of turn of events that affected your money situation in a negative way, that either is in the way of the opportunity or offer that you're trying to obtain or receive, or perhaps is stunting your dream with this Nine of Cups energy. And you needing to figure out at present, and you may be doing that at this time in the present for some of you, trying to pick up the pieces and proceed, even though you may took a blow to your optimism at this time with regard to an opportunity or offer where something unexpected has happened that you have to deal with, that was uncomfortable for you and may make you feel stuck or restricted or oppressed with your money situation. Now at the future, you have in the future, I said at the future, in the future, Aquarius, you do have this Page of Swords. It's with the Ace of Cups, and it's with the Emperor. So in the future, you may be focused on how to manage and take a conservative approach. I do feel that you are very focused on trying to come up with new plans and considerations regarding your money situation and whether or not you're able to receive an opportunity or offer or a new opportunity or offer. You may be concerned whether or not that will be taken from you, an opportunity or offer around your money situation. Or you in the future, with this Page of Swords, you are very focused on protecting an opportunity or an offer around your money and finances where you may be involved with someone in authority that has the power to make a decision concerning your money and finances situation, especially if your money and finances could be tied up at this time, or you may feel oppressed, or you're looking at how to be released or avoid finding yourself stuck about. But this is you looking at how to protect and guard an opportunity or achieve an opportunity around your money and finances situation. And with the Emperor here, you may be taking a conservative approach. You may have a personal ambition. You're trying to be very focused. You're trying to take responsibility. You're being protective. You're focusing on how to organize and bring order. You're looking at how to have stability. You may have to comply with some rules in this situation if it's regarding an authority in connection with your money and finances and an opportunity or offer that's new that you're trying to either obtain or have or not have it taken. And there's some fear, there's some concern around this for you, Aquarius. But you are being very protective. You may also be communicating in order to get the situation under control. and see what you can do in this situation so that the opportunity connected to your money and finances isn't taken, or that you're able to come up with a way to receive it. Now this can be connected to family because I do see the cups here. But with the cups here, this may be something creative that you are doing that may have to do with something in business or entrepreneurship, possibly. Now your attitude towards your money and finances, Aquarius, is you do have the Page of Pentacles with the Three of Cups. So with this energy of the page, you are trying to come up with a new practical approach to work on your money and finances, goals, concerns, and issues in an effort to reap a reward or to gain in the situation. You may be trying to do what's needed in order to get the news that you want with this Three of Cups. But with this Page of Pentacles, you're focused on what you can do to gain in the situation, or what you can do practically, or get the news that allows you to receive a resource pertaining to money, or receive your money and finances, or to gain a decision in your favor, perhaps with justice also here, or for your money and finances to be released. But it is around needing cooperation, support, but you want to achieve something. But what you are trying to achieve here requires support and cooperation, or you're hoping to gain support and cooperation. But also you may be trying to learn what it is that you need to do in order to get the support and the cooperation around your money situation to what you are trying to manifest or create, or go in a new direction where you may have experienced some unexpected turn of event that is causing you to be focused on how to get unstuck or avoid becoming stuck. Or there's obligations that you have to address. Now, your concern with your money and your finances is you do have the Six of Wands. You do have the Nine of Cups. And you have the Nine of Wands. Now, we're going to get to the Nine of Wands in a moment, because when I was shuffling for the clarifiers with this Nine of Wands coming out, you had some other cards that came out. We're going to take a look at those together. So your concern is you want victory, and you want satisfaction, you want wish fulfillment. You want to, with the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups, you're hoping to be able to recognize, and perhaps you may be concerned if your ability to get victory, that you may have, it's like as if some excessiveness is happening here. You may be concerned about overdoing something, or with regard to what you need to respond, or who you need to respond to that may be an authority, or as it has to do with your money. You may be concerned about how excessive the demands or requirements may be of you towards you gaining satisfaction and wish fulfillment and victory, or getting the recognition that you're trying to acquire here. And so you're concerned about that, because what came out with that also, like I said, is you have the Nine of Wands, which is you trying to persevere over some struggles or hurdles that you're dealing with, but you're determined to do so and not give up. And it's because with the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the World, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Devil, that all fell out with that Nine of Wands, You're experiencing challenges. You're facing challenges at this time with something that you're trying to get done or that has been brought to a stop regarding your money and finances. You may have missed the details, or you may not have responsibly done things in a way that allowed you to proceed, or you may be having challenges with having progress and something moving too slow or not moving at all in connection to your money and finances. You are assessing it, trying to work on it and see what you can do. With the Eight of Pentacles, you may have missed some details, or you are trying to make sure you don't miss any details, and you are working on what you can do to have progress in the situation. Or you are concerned with whether or not you will get progress, or if something is going to work, or if it's going to come to a stop, the progress that you've been trying to make. And with the World here, you want to have some sort of success, attainment, a conclusion. There's some goal you want to reach. You want to achieve peace around this situation for your money and finances. And so your concern is whether or not you come up with the right plans or the logic with this Queen of Swords to address it and to cut away what doesn't serve you, that could be getting in the way of your ability to have victory with your money and finance goals, and overcome any challenges or resistance that you may be faced with. And with the Seven of Swords, you may be struggling with coming up with a strategy or with an escape from the devil, and that is from your come up with a strategy to fulfill your obligations, or to escape from being stuck or avoid from getting stuck. These are all of your concerns that came out. So wow, Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, your challenge around your money and finances that is also your warning is you do have the Three of Pentacles and you do have the Lovers. So I feel that your challenge here is your ability to work on and creatively do so, and with others that you are either working with or that you need to have responsibility to. And you may need to march to the beat of their drum, because there's a parade here, and do what is required in order for you to receive, with the Lovers here, a contract perhaps, or a commitment. But this is about you needing to make head over heart decisions, and I feel that time is of the essence with the clock in the background here. So there's time sensitivity to what you're working on and trying to build or needing to create or do, where you want it to come together and work out, as it has to do with you being involved with others, or maybe an institution or someone in authority, or it could be legalities around this, where you want to also make sure that you're doing things with the Lovers in integrity and maintaining your inner balance. You could be being tested, and the challenge is to overcome the test by working on it, creatively doing so, who you're working with, having the support and cooperation, where everyone is doing their part for those who are involved. But as this pertains to you specifically, you working on something where you're making head over heart decisions in the situation, with the focus on addressing any conflict or disappointment or unhappiness, and avoiding poor choices, so that what you're trying to build or create or have come together or work out does. Now, your likely outcome is you do have the Ten of Pentacles, It's with the universe or the world, and it's with the Lovers. So the Lover shows up again. So again, with the Lovers, it's very important for you to do things on the up and up, to address any conflict, perhaps within a relationship, a connection, a commitment, a contract, a union, or to make the right decisions, to avoid or to come out of disappointment, to avoid poor choices. Now with this Ten of Pentacles here, this is you focusing on gaining, restoring. I do feel that your outcome is you do get to restore and you do receive the gain, and you are able to secure and get the stability with your money and finances, or whatever's connected to it, to something that you had difficulties completing with the World here. By you fulfilling your obligations or commitments and making right choices and doing things in integrity and making head over heart decisions, so that you can come out of the conflict in a connection, or you can come out of the conflict in an obligation, or where you may feel oppressed or stuck, restricted or confined or constrained or bound in some way as your money and finances is concerned. Now, I also wanted to say in the beginning, but now it's just as good of a time as any, that when I was shuffling for your cards with this reading, Aquarius, you had 3 cards that came out in the pre-shuffle, and they were the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So you are concerned about home, this is regarding home. But with these cards coming out in your pre-shuffle, with this Ace of Wands, you're trying to be careful about what you initiate in order for you to try to have something taken care of and completed successfully and be in a line or line up the way you would like or intend. And I feel that there's a sense of dread about whether or not you can or will be able to do this. Because with the Three of Pentacles here, in this particular Three of Pentacles, you want things to work out, and you want to make sure that you're not making a mess or making mistakes or being sloppy on your end or with who you're dealing or working with regard to what you're trying to create that may be new, or a creative project perhaps, or in business, but as it has to do with your money and finances and you fulfilling your obligations. So there's a focus on you trying to do things in decency and in order, and trying to be practical and not scattered, so that you can perhaps get the decision that you want. But I do see as your outcome, you are able to gain, get the stability, restore, and secure your money and finances aims. With the Ten of Pentacles is also about being very well off, being very stable and secure. And so this is how you get to end up, Aquarius. As long as you take responsibility and focus on the parts that are yours to do, that are your obligations, where you may have been stuck, or you're trying to avoid being released. You may be trying to avoid being stuck. So let's take a look at what your guidance is. You have 2 cards that came out, Aquarius. And the first one is clean energy food. When you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So there's a need to be more mindful about what you're putting in your body, because what you are putting in your body could be affecting your ability to pay attention to details, to be more organized, to be more thorough with what you're doing or what needs to be done with regard to your money and finances situation, so that you can stand in your personal power and that you can focus on avoiding getting stuck or being able to recognize how to get released from whatever you may feel confined in or bound about in connection with your money and finances. But I also feel drawn to say that this is also talking about that there's a need for you to clean things up around what's going on with your money and finances. That something got botched up with a plan or with an action or with what you were trying to create. There's a need to clean it up, or you're focusing or you're looking to focus on how to clean it up so you can have more progress or proceed beyond the point you're at. Your other piece of guidance around your money and finances, Aquarius, is you do have the quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. So you may be having too many balls in the air, so to speak, that you're juggling, or you may be doing too much or overextending yourself. And by doing that causes you to lack energy, that causes you to become scattered, that causes you to be ungrounded or have anxiety, where if you focus on getting calm, making sure you get your rest, making sure that you're taking care of your energy, that you can be more focused and more grounded and more able to discern the steps you need to take, but also not miss any, and see the progress of what you're trying to create or achieve with your money and finances aims. And so where there is something you need to do next that you may not be sure about or about to do next, make sure you try to take the time to take a step back and withdraw. This may even be about you needing to get in hermit mode where you can and isolate yourself so that you can recharge, so that you can analyze and properly examine wherever you may be dealing with hostility or issues around your money and finances, so that you can have the perspective needed to overcome it, get past it, or avoid it. Now, let's take a look, Aquarius, for those of you in business and entrepreneurship, what your guidance is. You have two cards that came out, and the first piece of guidance is Muse. Take time away from the daily hustle. Give yourself quiet time in nature to muse. Create space for your creativity and fresh ideas will flow. This here is being reiterated again. There's something about you needing to take the time to rest and recharge your batteries because your energy is depleted. You may have been doing things in the extreme and not realizing it, or you may realize it and you are just not addressing it. And this is getting in the way of your progress and affecting the moves you're trying to make or are making around your money or a creative project. There's a need for you to get some rest so that you can get back on and in a calm, grounded, clear mind, clear objectives so that you can move forward. You also have, Aquarius, set goals. Get a beautiful planner that inspires you and write down your dreams and goals. Then promise yourself that you will make them come true. Let your dream be bigger than your fears. So you may have a lot of goals, or you may need to set goals. Either way, there's a need for you to have more structure and organization. You're lacking this, Aquarius. And this is getting in the way of you having order and progress with your ambitions and your aims and your ability to focus. There's a need for you to prioritize. And I feel that for many of you, you are trying to do that all in your head or keep little scattered notes here and there. Or you might be, maybe you're using your phone or a device. But whatever method you have gone about doing things, it is not serving you, and there's a need for you to tighten this up. and find a more practical approach to your goals so that you can really see your goals, set them, prioritize them, tackle them, deal with them, and achieve them in a more better and efficient way than what you have been able to do or that you're doing. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.